See that, guys? Somebody should have talked to Donald long before now. Donald, we need to talk. At first, when you started those non-NFTs, it was just a way for you to pretend you were bigger and better than you actually are, than you've ever been, actually. Everybody just agrees with you because they want money. They don't like you, Donald. In fact, many in your cabinet, just years before you offered them all the money in the world, they said how much they hated you. They called you Hitler. Yeah. You don't look that way. You don't look the way any of those little cartoons of you are. Do you know that? Because nobody's sat you down, I think, and said, Donald, bless your heart. Stop. You're embarrassing yourself. You're humiliating yourself at this point. It's quite embarrassing. In fact, Gavin Newsom, yeah, he's been not imitating you. He's been mocking you. And you're so stupid. You just think he's imitating you because he's trying to get attention. Is that what they tell you? Or is that what you believe and they just agree with? Because either way, they're lying to you. They think you're a dick. They think you're a prick. They know you're a pedophile, and they don't know how to get out of the situation now without they themselves looking like complete traitorous pricks and stupid. That's the only reason why many of them are still there. Because you know what? The day the news comes that you're dead and buried, hopefully right next to Ivana, 80% of this country will be dancing in the streets. And your ice is not going to be able to do a fucking thing about it. And that, Donald, will be your wonderful parade just for you. Just for you. Everybody will be cheering for you and your death. Now, I'm sorry if this is such harsh news, but people should have told you this through all your decades. And if they did, you didn't listen. You're not going to heaven. You can spend what little time you have left on this earth in this lifetime. You could spend it like Gandhi and Mother Teresa combined, and you wouldn't get into heaven if there's a heaven. So my advice to you, Donald, is y'all better hope there is no heaven. Because you're not just not getting into it. They've got a sign like bad check writers at registers with your name on it. And a note that says he's a liar. Don't believe anything he says, ever. That's at the pearly gates. So, you do not get into heaven no matter what you try. You sealed that long ago. Does 1985 Danila Kresnov mean anything to you? Because it's meaning a whole lot to a lot more people suddenly. History can be so informative when you look into Donald Trump 1985. Isn't that the first time you went to Russia? Did you fall in love then too?